I see so many people coming in. Hello, hello, hello. Is that Mary Lynn? I love seeing my Mary Lynn here. Is that Yenner? Oh, and look, there's Matthew. Oh my gosh, I know Matthew's gonna be going on a trip sometime soon. Oh, is that May Elise? I see May Elise. Who else do we see here? Looks like we have lots of people here. I think it's time to get started. I think it's a beautiful time to get started. Are you guys ready? Good morning, class. Good morning, chair. Good morning, nose. Smell the morning air. Good morning, earth. Good morning, sun. It's time to all listen. Shh. Good afternoon, boys and girls. This is Mr. G, and we're gonna upload this to YouTube, and this is the live stream for our project that we're making, and it's gonna be so much fun. I see so many great faces, and let's see if we have what we need. So Mr. G is gonna put this one up. So this is the Ladybug life cycle. Oh, it looks like Zori's coming in. Oh, there's Zori. So if you see over here, what we're gonna need today is we're going to need our Ladybug life cycle. We're going to need scissors. We're gonna need crayons. And we're gonna need something for the antenna. So you can either use some of these ones. Some of you might have some of these ones at home. These are pipe cleaners. Or even better, I just thought of this. Maybe you could even use Q-tips, a Q-tip. If you have those, that's fine. If you don't have those, that's okay too. But I'm just gonna show you what we're gonna be doing, okay? So I hope, I'm gonna switch over the camera. And hello, Zori, it's great to see you, buddy. Oh, I don't see you yet. See you yet. Oh, there you are, Zori, I can see you. Beautiful. So if you have a question, raise your hand and then I could let you talk, okay? But this is gonna go on the YouTube, remember. So remember, there's gonna be lots of people watching this. Oh my gosh, look at Miss Trio has hers done already. I'm gonna spotlight Miss Trio so you can see what hers looks like. So here you go. We're gonna spotlight this video. Everyone see how Miss Trio's looks? It looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Oh, it looks like she's frozen a little bit. But that's okay. Doesn't that look beautiful? That's what ours is gonna look like later. Okay. Cancel spotlight, and now I'm gonna go back to gallery view, and now I'm gonna do mine. And spotlight. There we go. So over here, we have our Ladybug life cycle. Right over here. Isn't it beautiful? And right over here, we have all these different parts. So after watching Miss Trio's videos, you're gonna see all of the different ones. You can see eggs, because the ladybug starts off like eggs, they're babies. And then they grow into larva, and then they grow into pupa, and then they grow into ladybugs. That's right. It looks like someone's coming in again. Let's see here. And I'll admit them. Perfect. So what we're going to do, very easy peasy lemon squeezy, we are just going to color this. And what color are ladybugs? Ooh, I know what color ladybugs are. Ladybugs are purple. Purple? No, of course not. Ladybugs are not purple. Ladybugs are, of course, green. Green? Of course not. Ladybugs aren't green. Ladybugs are blue. No, that's so silly, Mr. G. Of course, ladybugs are red. So what we're going to do first is we are going to color the ladybug's little exoskeleton right over here. So remember, when we color, we are going to go around. We are going to go around the part that we want to color. So remember, I'm going to start over here, and we're going to go around and around and around, all the way around, all the way down and all the way up. All the way down, all the way up, and all the way around. Does everyone see how I did that? I like to trace all the way around first. And then when we color, we have to make sure that we color the same direction. Remember, some people go up and down. Some people go side to side. I like to go diagonal. As long as we don't scribble, we don't need to scribble, right? Do we scribble? No, of course not. Brittany is saying no, no, no. Oh, it looks like someone's trying to cut in. Looks like, who is that in? Oh, look, there's Austin. Oh, and I see Yenner. Oh, and there we go. Oh, and then I see Dylan. There's Dylan. Hi, buddy. So remember how we color the same direction. So Mr. G is going, this time he's going to go diagonal because that's the way that he likes to color. And remember, we want to make sure that there's no white spots at all. We try not to miss any white spots, right? Even though sometimes the printer even makes some white spots. You guys can see there's a little bit of white spots from my printer here, but don't worry, we can color that in too. So I'm going to color the red over here. We're just going to color, 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 color. Making sure, try not to miss any white spots, okay, boys and girls? We want to stay the same direction so it doesn't look too messy. If we stay at the same direction, it won't look too messy. See, even though I'm missing some white spots, I'm just going back and filling them in. It's okay to miss it the first time, but we have to go back and try to get them the second time, right? D-E-A-U-T-ful. We're going to color in first, and then we're going to cut. Later, you can see, like Miss Trio had it, she cut it, and so then we have to fold it a very special way to make it look very, very, very beautiful, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So you see, isn't that easy peasy lemon squeezy? Oh yeah, Miss Trio is showing us how she colored it. I'm gonna show everyone again how hers looks. Let me spotlight her video. Everyone see how hers looks? See how we have all of the red over there? And then when she opens it up, you can see the inside. Wow, isn't that beautiful? I think it's very, very beautiful. Great job, Miss Trio. Let me come back to myself. Okay. And then I'm going to spotlight my video. Okay, there we go. So everyone see how I colored this. Miss Trio colored this part red and this part red. But I'm gonna do something a little bit different than Miss Trio. Is that okay? I'm gonna color that part yellow. You can color it red, or you can color it in really any color you want, because the body is red, but I think the other part can be a slightly different color. So I'm gonna color this one yellow. Again, I go around and then I color it. And I go around and I color it. Easy peasy. Now, even though, so look at Mr. G's over here. I see that even my printer doesn't color in all the way sometimes. So I'm going to color that one in with black. You see, I'm going to take my little black crayon over here, and I'm going to color in some of my spots that are white over here black. See? Even the printer sometimes misses out, right? So I'm just going to color that in just in case, right? Some of you can use marker if you guys have markers at home. Some of you guys like to use lots of different things, maybe colored pencils. Mr. G used colored pencils last time, but this time I'm just using crayon just to color in all of the little spots that are not quite black. See? Doesn't that look much better? Let's see. Oh no, the wind. It's okay. Mr. G is working outside because it's a beautiful day today. Also, there's not really room inside of his house. You guys see how beautiful that is? Now I'm going to color this side. Is that okay? I'm going to color this side, and then we're going to start working on the middle. So I'm going to go around the outside again, just like we did before. Color in the red, right along the outside. Color it in. Remember, I'm going to do the same way. You know what? This time I'm going to do up and down. Let's do up and down this time. You can change the way that you do it all the time. Mr. D likes to do diagonal most of the time, but I'm going to do up and down this time just because. So I'm doing up and down as long as I stay the same way the whole way that I'm coloring. Remember, we don't want to scribble scrabble. We want to stay the same way. Stay the same way when we're coloring. Ooh, who is that? I don't see who is that. Oh, and that's, I see Ashley. Oh, hey, Ashley. There we go. Hello, Ashlyn. There we go. So I'm coloring. Remember, we want to go the same way. Mr. G might be a little bit faster than you, and that's okay. Because Mr. G is going to take a pause and explain some things, and you can just keep coloring, okay? Remember, even though if your finger starts to hurt a little bit, that's a good thing. Remember, it means that your fingers are getting stronger. Just like you're doing push-ups. When it hurts a little bit, that's okay. Just don't do it too much, or else don't hurt it too much. But when you keep on working, it makes you, even though it hurts a little bit, it makes your fingers stronger, right? That's why Mr. G likes to use crayons, because crayons really help you get your fingers stronger. See? And now that's beautiful. I have a few little other spots over here, and I'm going to color yellow, just like the other side. I'm making it what's called symmetrical. Symmetrical means it's the same on this side, it's the same on this side, and this side, see? Same. coloring it in. I'm going to put yellow over here. You guys can make any color that you want, actually. Oh, Mr. G didn't actually color in the eyes. So I'm going to color in the eyes as funny color. Let's see. I'm going to make it, today I'm going to make it, let's make it, I like blue. Let's make it. I'm going to color in my eyes over here. You can make it any color that you want. See, and see how they're the same. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's beautiful, right? Wow, let me see how you guys are doing. I see that lots of people are still coloring, and I think that's beautiful. Wow, I see that Zori's doing a great job coloring. Wow. I see so many of you working so hard, and that's beautiful. So now, we are also going to color inside here as well. Also going to color inside here as well. That's right. So you guys see all of the different colors, all of the different colors. Okay, beautiful. So what we are going to do is we are going to color these different things over here. So in the life cycle, the eggs, they're kind of like almost like a lightish color. Do you guys remember seeing the ones from Miss Trio's video? They're kind of like almost like a yellow, right? Almost a whitish, almost kind of like a yellowish, right? So Mr. G is going to color these lightly yellow. So I'm choosing a slightly different color yellow, just a little bit different. To color these in. I'm going to go around, and then I'm going to do the same direction, go around, the same direction, around in the same direction. All these eggs, different color. All around all of it, color it all in. So these are the eggs. This is kind of like when you're, so I know lots of you guys have mommies and daddies, and you have little sisters and brothers, right? So when you're pregnant, this is kind of like the stage of when you or mommies and daddies are pregnant. This is the eggs. So do humans lay eggs? Of course not. But bugs and lots of birds and lots of other animals do. And so this is the part where they're not quite alive yet. They're not quite born yet, but they're right here. See, and that's what's called the eggs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a color to go around here because I don't want to see any white. And I saw that Miss Trio's was very beautiful. And she had different colors for every single one. So I'm going to do a different color too. I'm going to choose blue. I'm going to go around. They're not, yeah, eggs are when they're not quite born yet, but they're still there. You guys can see that life cycle. Mr. G's going to color. I'm going to go around here too. I'm going to color around here. I'm just going to color. I love the way that blue and yellow look together. I think that's a great color combination. You see how they look? They contrast just a little bit. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, wow. Looks like Mayali's coloring very nicely. Let's see here. beautiful. So I'm coloring. So you guys see, just like that. Almost done. beautiful. Set that around and around and around. And look, I left a little bit of white spots over here, so I'm just going to go back and color those in, right? Just in case I hit some of those white spots, I have to make sure that there's no more little white spots, right? There we go. beautiful. You guys see it? beautiful. This is the eggs. Just like when we do our Dolly phonics, eggs. E, E. Just like we're cracking an egg. Just like you have eggs for breakfast, ladybugs have very, very, very tiny little eggs, right? Very, very tiny little eggs. All right, right over here, we have the larva. And if I remember correctly, the larva is like a little bit black and a little bit orange. So Mr. G is gonna get out his orange, and I'm gonna color this one out too. See? So I'm going to take my orange and I'm going to color this one. Remember, we go around just like before. Go around. They're kind of orange. They're kind of a yellowish orange, I think, right? Around. Color it in. Around. And color it in. Beautiful. It's okay if you guys are a little bit behind, but that's okay. Take your time, okay? Mr. G is coloring this in. Beautiful. Isn't that nice? Beautiful. Now, around it, I'm going to choose a color. I'm going to choose green. I think that's a good color for good color contrast. So I'm going to choose green. I like how green and orange look together too. Around. This is what's called the larva. The larva kind of means just like how you're a little kid. This is kind of how you guys are, right? It's almost the same. So egg is kind of like when you're a baby. And you're like, and larva is kind of like when you're a kid. So they're like the kid ladybugs, right? Going around and around and around and around. Come in the same direction. So just like you and me, the ladybugs have a life cycle. So eggs is kind of like when they're like little babies, and larvae is kind of like when they're kids. See? Eggs are kind of like that, right? There you go. See? Beautiful. You guys see it? Yeah, it looks like I did a decently good job that time. I'm a little bit fast at coloring. I'm making sure that I get in all the spots over here. You guys see? Isn't that beautiful? Wow. You guys can make the outside colors a little bit differently if you want. And now over here is the pupa. Pupa kind of like means kind of like a teenager. It's not quite an adult yet, but it's almost there. Just like how some of you guys have teenage brothers and sisters. You guys also, this is also very similar. Oh, this one looks like a red. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find a lighter orange. I want to find a slightly different color orange than the one that I used. So this one's more of an orange. This one's more of a red orange, but it's a little bit lighter. But a pupa is kind of like it's almost an adult. And so it kind of goes inside of its cocoon, or it kind of goes inside of a harder shell, and it's going to come out an adult. Kind of like the teenager years of the ladybug. Looks like someone's trying to get in. Give me just a second. Wow, there's so many of us. Let's see here. Let's see who's coming in. Not sure who's coming in. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna just keep coloring. So you guys see how I did a slightly lighter color? Because they do lighten up a little bit, and it's a hard outside. And it's a hard outside when they're in the pupa. So Mr. G's coloring this in. So then we have pupa. So first, we have eggs, which is like the babies. Larva, which is like the kids. The pupa is kind of like when they're a teenager. And then last but not least, we have ladybug, which means when it's a full adult. So for the pupa, I'm going to color this one. I also like orange and purple, so I'm going to do purple right over here. I think that's a good color combination too. So I'm going to go all the way around. Again, along the outside. And then remember, when we color, we choose one direction. This time I'll use up and down. Lots of people like to use up and down. Some people like to use diagonal. Some people like to use left and right. As long as we keep it the same way, right? Makes it look nice and uniform. There we go. Makes it look the same so it doesn't look super messy when we scribble scrabble. We don't want to scribble scrabble, remember. Up and down. The same direction. This time I'm using up and down, but you can sometimes use left and right or horizontal. Left and right is, horizontal is another word for left and right. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. See? Just like that. It looks like I missed a few spots up here. There we go. See, even Mr. G misses a few spots. That's okay. Just keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on coloring. Keep on coloring. And now we have the pupil. Okay, beautiful. So some of you guys might know butterflies and moths. So theirs is the same way. They have eggs. They have larvae, which are like the caterpillars. Pupa is kind of when they go in the cocoon, and ladybug is kind of like their butterfly, just like them. They have a very similar life cycle. Lots of things have a very similar life cycle. Let's see, look, who's coming in? Oh, looks like someone else is coming in. Someone else coming in. Oh, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. Who was that? Let's see, who was that came in? Oh, there's Mary Lynn. I see Mary Lynn, and I see, was that Yenner, and I see, oh my gosh, so many of you guys. So beautiful. I love seeing so many faces. Okay, now the last one, of course, is the ladybug. And the ladybug is, of course, red. So I'm gonna go around the outside again. And I'm gonna color around, just like the ladybug that we just did. So I'm gonna color the ladybug. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna color. Remember, keeping the same direction. I'm going diagonal. Keep it nice and uniform, right? And you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing like I did over here. So I'm gonna make it yellow. I'm gonna put the yellow spots over there. Just a little bit of yellow. Normally those parts are, I think, clear, but I just like the idea of putting like a little yellow here. I think it's just cute. It's cute. And I'm gonna make the little blue ones. Isn't that cool? And then I'm gonna go around it. What color should I do? Maybe I'll do, you know what? Let's do pink, because I do love the color pink. Pink? What pink? Mr. G loves, 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 loves the color pink. So beautiful. Just like the flowers that Mr. G helped his mommy plant some roses this morning. So, just like Mr. G's mommy has pink roses, and it's her favorite color. I'm gonna use pink over here too. I wonder how many of you guys like the color pink too. Gotta keep coloring. Let's keep coloring nice and slow. Making sure that there's no white spots. And even if you miss it, you have to go back just for a second. It's okay. Just keep on going. Keep on coloring. I'm going around and around and around. There's the ladybug. Beautiful. Oh, looks like someone else is coming in. Let's see here. Looks like we have 12 people in the room now. That's kind of nice. Let's see who's coming in. Oh, I see a ceiling fan. I don't know who that is though. And beautiful. Do you guys see it? Wow. Almost done. Isn't that great? Ladybugs are very, very important because they like to keep away some of the other pesky bugs that make our flowers not as beautiful too. They like to eat aphids. If you know what aphids are. Aphids are little bugs that like to eat flowers. And the ladybugs like to eat the aphids. So that's why I like ladybugs. Because they help the flowers. Isn't that great? I think it's great. So over here, keep on coloring. It's okay if you guys are not done coloring. That's okay. Mr. G it says scissors over here. So we're gonna cut this out. We have to be very careful about how we cut it out. We are not going to cut out the lines. We're just gonna color around the outside, okay? We're just going to cut around the outside. Is that okay, everyone? I think it is. Wow, it looks like Dylan's already got it. Great job. Oh, Dylan's is so beautiful. I love it. Let's see. Oh, wow. It looks like Yenna's already done coloring too. Oh my goodness. That is so great. Wow, beautiful. And it looks like Zori's ready with her scissors. So remember, we're going to cut with our scissors. So Remember, when we cut with our scissors, remember, one finger goes in here, and one finger, and you can do 2 fingers go in one hole, and then their thumb go into another. Mr. G's fingers are a little big, so he can't put 2 fingers in here, but it just looks like just like this. Remember, we cut outward like this, not inward like this. Do not cut like this. We need to make sure that we're cutting this way, away from us. Because if we cut towards us, it could hurt us. So make sure we're cutting this way. So Mr. G is going to go around. And I want to remember, I would like to do one big piece. Sometimes we could get a big piece. Sometimes we can't get a big piece, and that's okay. But I'm going to start over here. And I'm going to go around and around. Round and around. Just along the outside. There we go. Just along the outside. We move around the paper. Try to keep it in one piece so it's easier to clean up. That's why Mr. G likes it, and Miss Tria like it when you have one big piece. If you have lots of little pieces, it's harder to clean up, and there's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of mess. We have to make sure that our scissors are only cutting paper in this case, right? We don't want to cut anything else. Over here. So Mr. G has his ukulele on. So isn't that silly? I'm gonna move my ukulele right over here. Ah. Okay. Keep on cutting. The corners are the hard part, but that's okay. Just keep on trying. Mr. G messed up a little bit, but is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. Always try your best, right? Always try your best. Just round and around. Always try your best, right? Just cutting around. Cutting around. Cutting around. Cutting around and around and around and around. Cutting around and around and around and around. All the way through. And we almost have one nice big piece all together. All the way around. And one thing I like to do when I do it in one big piece, I can even put it like this. Watch. If you do it in one big piece, you can even do it like this. So it looks like one big piece. See? Wow. Wow, isn't that cool? If you get in one big piece, you could do that. Oh, let's see. Oh, there seems to be a message. Oh no, Mary Lynn doesn't have the ladybug paper. Oh no. Oh no, was it not in the? It wasn't in the packet. Oh no, I'll print out some extra and bring it there on Tuesday. Okay, that's okay. But you can always watch this video on YouTube. Okay, you can always watch this video on YouTube. And maybe we could even send you. Maybe I'll even try to email you. If you text me later, I'll try to send you it. Okay. If you send me a message on ParentScore, maybe I could try to find the file and then print it out for you. Okay. Okay. So you guys see here, it's BEAUtiful. Right? BEAUtiful. Okay. So what we're going to do now is a little bit tricky, so you guys have to really follow. Okay. So what we're going to do is with the right setup, we have to make it like a little book. So we're gonna fold it in half. We're gonna fold it up like this. Fold it just like this. Fold it in half. And then we're gonna fold it the other way. Just like this. Yeah, see how we folded it both ways? So now it can go both ways, just like that. Do you guys see? And now we're going to take the middle one and we're going to fold this one. We're going to fold it the other way too, just in case. So now this one can go back and forth, see? So first it goes this way, and now you have this one that goes whoop, 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 two. And this one right over here. Fold it this way. Fold it this way. See? So now we have a little part like this. We're basically just folding on the lines. You see these black lines? we are going to fold on these lines. We're going to fold both ways so that we can make it what's called an accordion, which means that we can go back and forth, back and forth. See? Until eventually it'll look a little something like this. You guys see? Oh, and look, we have a little ladybug. And now when you open it up, you guys can see the ladybug. You guys can see it inside. So we fold it in like this, and we can fold it out like this. So let's review. How do we fold it? So if we go over here, we fold this one. You can fold this one back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We fold this one between the pupa and the ladybug, back and forth. We fold in between the eggs and the larva, back and forth. And then we fold the ladybug parts, back and forth, and back and forth. Just like that. Do you guys see? And then we can fold them all together inward to make ourselves a little ladybug. Now you could hang this one on your refrigerator, or you can show your mommies, or maybe you could even just, you could take a picture of it and then send it to us so that we could see that how beautiful, beautiful, beautiful your project turned out. See? Just like that. Isn't that beautiful? But we're not quite done. We're almost done. Almost, almost, almost done. So, one thing that you can do, there's one more thing that you can do. First off, you need some glue or some tape. I'm going to try it with glue first. If it doesn't work, then we're going to try it with tape. I think I might tape it. But over here, we have antenna. Do you guys, for an antenna, for a ladybug, an antenna is kind of like its nose, or it's kind of like its fingers too. It can touch and smell with them. But a ladybug's nose isn't just straight. Some bugs are straight. Theirs are a little bit curled at the end. So I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to curl it into a little thing that looks like this. Do you guys see? I can place it right over here. I'm going to curl, and then I'm going to do the next one. Curl it. Just around and around and around. Just try your best. If you can't do it, that's okay. You can have your mommies and daddies help you, but I want you to try your best first. I can put it right over here, see? And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tape it to the back. I can glue it or tape it. I'm going to tape it. So over here, I'm going to tape on the back. I'm going to take a little bit of tape. I'm going to put it right on the back over here. A little bit of tape, not too much. You guys see how much I took? Just a little bit of tape. Put it on the back. You can try glue, but I think the glue might be a little bit hard to stick with it. And I'm going to do one more on the other side. Just like this. You can see how it looks like a little ladybug's thing coming up, little ladybug's antenna coming out right over here. See? I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just a little one right over here. See? All together. And oopsie, I did a little bit backwards. It's okay. That's okay. I did a little bit backwards. There we go. I can always just turn it around. There we go. Do you guys see? Isn't that beautiful? And if you don't have one of those, you can even just take Q-tips. You can cut those ones and put them right over here, right? Wouldn't that be kind of cute too? I think that would be kind of cute. Just in case you don't like that one, you can use Q-tips, or you can use the pipe cleaner. Isn't that beautiful? And now you can see it fly. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, do you have a question? Do you have a question, Miss Zori? Hold on, give me just a second, buddy. What's up, Zori?
I want to show you my picture.
Oh, can you show me? Here, show me. Wow, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's kind of hard for me to see the colors, but I think, but you definitely folded it definitely right, and that's super, super nice. Oh wow, look at Ashlyn's too. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love the coloring, Ashlyn. Let's see who else is. Wow. Let's see here. B-E-A-U. Oh my gosh, look at Austin's. Austin's little ears, Austin's little antennas look so great. I'm so proud of his. Wow. That looks great too. Matthew's working so hard. Oh, and it looks like he's folding it too. Good job, Matthew. Oh, and Yenner's is all done too. Can you scrunch it up, Yenner, just like this? Oh, I see. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. Wow. It's so nice to see so many beautiful faces today. So you guys see here, beautiful. Beautiful. I absolutely love seeing all of your guys' finished products. I'm so proud of everybody. Okay. Hold on, I'm going to have you guys face me. So just like this, Mr. G, we are all done, just like we have a new finished product. I'm so proud of everybody. So everybody, next week we're gonna do another project too. And I saw some of you guys already finished it. Like I know Brittany did her project already, did her Froggy project. Mr. G and Miss Trio printed out all of these ones. Don't forget to pick them up from Teach, okay? So we're gonna be making this one. Because just like the ladybug, the frog has a life cycle too. They go through so many different phases of their life. And you guys can see how they make it over here. And I think it's going to be, don't you think it's going to be super, super great? Next week, it's going to be the same time, 1:30, and it's going to be craft time with Mr. G, okay? I'm also going to try to do maybe some sort of PE time at some point. But that'll be super, super fun. Wow. Oh, wow, Zori. Beautiful job, Zori. I love it. Look good. Good job. Oh, my goodness. I'm seeing so many beautiful. Wow, Yenner's is so great. Wow, he got it. Oh my gosh. And look, Miss Trio. Oh, you know what? Miss Trio is showing off her the ladybug habitat. Here, let me spotlight you. Here, and let me unmute you too. Hold on. You guys see?
Hi, so these are our ladybugs. So
Yeah.
they've been growing.
Yesterday, yeah.
They've been growing much.
They've been growing so much.
They're still in the larva stage, but I think they're almost ready to turn into the pupa.
Yeah, that's right. I remember, just like what we were talking about, the larva stage is kind of like the kid stage. So they're still larvae, but they're almost gonna be ready to turn into not to butterflies, into pupa. Oh, you can see one right over. You can see one right on the globe over there.
There it is.
Wow, there it is. You guys see it? That's the larva. Wow, it's so funny. And I think they're gonna be turned into great, great, great ladybugs, and they're gonna help clean our flowers, right, Miss Trio? I think that'll be great. You know what? Maybe Mr. G will do a planting one too. We'll do a planting video at some point, because I think that'll be fun. Anyway, that is beautiful. Alrighty. So boys and girls, let me come back. Let me just repin myself. You know, it's been a while since I've sung my goodbye song, so I'm gonna sing our goodbye song before we go. Okay? You guys ready? So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. Yes. It's been great. Hi, play and sing together. And now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now until we meet again. So boys and girls, remember to stay safe. Remember to keep washing your hands. And I'm going to give you all the biggest mind hug I can. I miss you all so much. And I hope you guys had fun learning how to make this. You could look at this later on the YouTube because I'm going to upload it very soon. Okay, guys? All right, I will see you later, boys and girls. Everyone say bye. Bye. Oh, look at Austin giving me a mind hug. Bye. Oh, bye, guys.